This video covers the most useful sources for company and industry data, as well as news coverage. We'll look at S&P Net Advantage, Market Line Advantage, IBIS World, Mintel, Capital IQ, and ABI Inform. An A to Z list of Ford Library databases can be located at this address. Also, a research guide for Strategy 835 can be found here. Let's begin with S&P Net Advantage, which contains broad industry analysis. Research includes sector and industry performance, trends, operations, key ratios and statistics, as well as comparative company financial analysis. Begin at the Ford Library page for this and all databases shown on this video. Select the A to Z list, then your database. Start by selecting your industry. The report starts with an executive summary, but also contains trends, key ratios and statistics, industry-specific statistics, as well as comparative financial analysis on the companies. Subsector industry data can also be located with a brief report. Market Line Advantage contains broad industry as well as subsector analysis. Company reports with SWOT analysis are also available. For company analysis, enter the name, then select Companies. Your report will include a basic company profile, plus additional data such as SWOT analysis. Locate industry reports by hovering your cursor, then selecting the category, and then the subcategory. Note coverage at the country level, as well as region and global reports. Each industry report contains a market overview, market data, market segmentation, outlook, strategy, leading companies, as well as macroeconomic indicators. To download this or any Market Line report, click the PDF icon. IBIS World provides an extensive collection of industry market research and industry risk ratings on U.S. industries. Reports focus on industry performance, outlook, products and markets, competitive landscape, major companies, operating conditions, and key statistics. Enter the industry or product. Then make your selection. IBIS World provides supply chain information, key industry data, industry performance, outlook, products and markets, the competitive landscape, major players, operating conditions, as well as key statistics. Note, all tables can be exported to Excel. Mintel is a premier source for niche products, lifestyle, and demographic information. Below are some of the most popular. Start in the category overview. Note coverage by sector, theme, as well as demographic group. I'll select the drink sector. Content includes trends, reports, and the latest news regarding this sector. Clicking More Reports allows you to narrow by geography. Then locate the latest as well as future reports within that sector. Mintel also allows you to search by keyword. Each report contains an executive and market overview. Clicking on the title allows you to read that specific section. Tables can also be exported to spreadsheet. You may also download the document or export to basket. Other areas within the report include consumer behavior. You may also look at brands and companies. Within data, you can download any of the tables that are contained within this report. By going to Export Basket, you can create and download your report. Capital IQ contains U.S. and international coverage of company profiles, financials, transactions including M&A, VC, and private equity. To access Capital IQ, you must first register for a password by going to the A to Z database list and selecting Capital IQ. Please review the terms of use. Then you may register for your account. Once you receive your password, you may go directly to Capital IQ. If you want to search a single company, you can go to the search box and enter the name. Please note the depth of information available to you, including key executives, current and pending subsidiaries, and the last 5 transactions. Screening allows you to create lists of companies, fixed income, key developments, people, or transactions. You can search using a large number of variables. I plan to create a list of social networking companies that have received private funding within the last year. I'll start by clicking Business Descriptions and entering the words social networking, then add criteria. You'll see that there are over 6,000 transactions with those terms in the business description. Next, I'll just select my country and add, then my dates, and then within the primary features, I'll select out private investment. Clicking View Results will allow me to look at those transactions. Note you can also add and edit the display columns. You can also click Browse to see all the display columns that you can also include in your results. By selecting Excel, you can download all transactions. Once you've completed your search, log out. ABI Inform offers nearly 3,900 full-text titles covering business and economic conditions, corporate strategies, management techniques, as well as competitive and product information. By searching ABI Inform, you can update your prior research or find articles on hard-to-locate products or niche markets. Today, I'll search the meal kit delivery market. When viewing my results, I can sort by relevance or by date. I can also search by company, then select the company organization option to pinpoint my search. If you need help with these or any of the other databases that I've shown you, please click the Ask a Librarian link.